fist. Wow! Wow!
Welcome back, everybody, viewers of the internet. It is I, Toninator with Rocket Fist Gaming, here to continue the story of Sonic Adventure 1. You might think, oh, I've seen Sonic's main story. I don't need to watch anything else. Well, one thing this game doesn't do pretty well is include all the characters in the story. So, in order to get the 100% story of what's going on, because we still have no idea what's the deal with Chaos. Where did Chaos come from? What was Eggman doing when Sonic was rummaging around in an old temple? You know, stuff like that. How did Amy get stuck on the egg carrier at that one point? Actually, I think we knew that one. But anyways, how was Knuckles there? So we gotta play the rest of the stories. Luckily, they're not as long, it won't take as long. And every character does play differently. So that obviously adds to play game or replaying value. So next up is Tails, our two-tailed fox, or
here I come, Sonic.
For those of you who aren't fans, which I think is like 99% of the people probably watching this, his true name is Miles Prowler or Prower, but his nickname is Tails, obviously because he has two tails sticking out.
All systems go, full speed ahead.
So this is where his story starts. Him flying the plane with the Chaos Emerald stuck in the propeller blades.
What's this?
And if you remember back to Sonic's story, this was when Sonic noticed us crashing at this point.
Ah! I'm out of control! Mayday! Mayday! Going down!
You know, Tails, if you test flying an airplane, I don't think you should be flying it over a populated metropolis. Oh, and this is where we crashed, and this is where, as Sonic, we found Tails, if you remember back to the first level. And this cutscene we've seen before.
Boy,
so
you're lucky I saw you come down. So what went wrong anyway? It's not like you to crash like that.
Yeah,
well, sorry folks, we've seen all this, but I'm gonna leave it in anyways.
It's not fully compatible yet.
You can always borrow my plane, the Tornado.
It doesn't matter, playing again.
Thanks, Sonic. But if I can make this work, it'll run
I don't know
circles around yours.
in Sonic's version, I think it played Tails' theme song. So that was an interesting
Chaos Emerald.
If,
no way!
If my observation is correct.
I was lucky to find one of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. They have unlimited mystic powers.
Two main characters are in a scene together, it's always the one you're not playing whose theme plays.
Let's go to my workshop in the Mystic Ruins, and I'll show you what I've been working on. We'll go to the station,
Tails' theme in this game is called Believe in Myself, which is, again, is the same theme as Sonic, as his theme in Sonic Adventure 2. Well, same title. The theme is tremendously different. And, unfortunately, I know I say this a lot, I do like his Sonic Adventure 2 theme better. So, Tails can move fast because of his twin tails. That was already established in the classic games. This is not the first time we can play Tails. Now, he can curl a ball and hurt enemies. Now, he's not given a homing attack like Sonic. So how do we attack enemies without jumping on them? Well, because we can, but it might be a little hard to do so. Well, in this game, they've given us a melee attack. It's a 360 hitbox around you, so as long as they're beside you, you'll hit them. Now, one thing that made Tails unique, even in the classic games, was his ability to fly. And luckily, he still has it here. Now, his flying ability does take you up quite a bit, but its real bonus is its horizontal movement. It can go quite far. Now, it doesn't quite work. You just hit the A button again, and hold it, and it takes you up and away. Works a little different than the classic game, but it's basically a glorified super jump. Now, before we go to the Mystic Ruins into Tails' workshop, we're gonna go over here. Now, most characters you'll never be able to get in here, but we can with Tails. What's in here? It's an upgrade. This is a completely optional upgrade. You don't need it to beat the game.
Look, it's your jet anklet. Its jet power makes you fly faster.
Look, it's your jet. So wait, does that imply Tails built these? Why did Tails put them up here? What is this room? How does anybody get in here except Tails? So basically we fly faster now. That's the upgrade. But of course, just like the classic games, Tails does get tired too. He can't fly forever. That would absolutely break the game.
The train
Anyways, let's go to the Mystic Ruins.
Will be departing soon.
So we are basically Tails going to the Mystic Ruins, where Sonic is already going ahead of us. So just like...
Well.
I tried to get around.
If it isn't Sonic and Tails.
It's Eggman!
Now, now if you look at Sonic's character model, he has all the upgrades we unlocked in his story already equipped to him.
Yeah, right, Dr. Eggman.
That doesn't make sense because he didn't get any of that until after. Well, he didn't get that bracelet until well after this point in the story, but that's okay.
That usually means trouble coming from you.
Don't even try to interfere this.
Now Tails doesn't have a rev roll like Sonic. He did in the classic games.
What, huh?
But the rev roll button for Sonic is Tails' melee button in this game, so I'm not sure how many buttons the Dreamcast had, but I don't think it was too many. So you'll definitely notice that in Sonic Adventure 2 if we get there, where everything is mapped to one button, which kind of sucks. And so we are here with the Egg Hornet. We gotta fight this boss battle again, ladies and gentlemen. Some boss battles are repeats from other characters. Some are unique. Now Tails has the most repeat bosses because he does hang out with Sonic quite a bit. But he does get a unique boss. Every final boss for each character is unique, which is nice. So the way we want to defeat him, and I believe, oh, okay, so we can kind of roll into a ball when we move, but it's still not really a rev roll. But that is nice.
All systems, full power! Ah, he's not gonna get away with this!
Now there is a boss challenge mode once you beat each character's story where you can go through each one of their bosses again, and you have all their upgrades. So sometimes you can actually beat bosses quicker because, for instance, in Sonic's story you can't beat the Egg Hornet, it's just floating up there. But when we have the that homing light attack or whatever it's called, we can. So there are, once you get certain upgrades, there are ways to cheese boss fights.
That was just too easy.
Tails, why are you holding out the Chaos Emerald like that?
Hey, he snagged it.
Chaos could use a little snack.
Who's Chaos?
So yeah, Tails has a little bit more dialogue in his version of the story. I guess,
That's the monster
I don't know if this
saw
is
the
from
other day.
Tails' perspective where he just thinks he's more important than what he really is. Sonic is actually doing all this work, and it is also interesting to point out, although we do see Chaos once more, we don't actually ever fight him. The only forms we don't ever see is Chaos 3 and Chaos 5. They just get skipped.
I give him a Chaos Emerald.
I I don't know if there's concept art or anything of those forms. I'm sure there's lots of fan art.
Turn Station Square into rubble, upon which I will build the ultimate city, Robotnik Land. You ready, Chaos? Let's go find it. Come on.
If you're wondering why Robotnik Land or Eggman Land sounds a lot like a carnival park, that's actually the joke, because in Sonic Adventure or Sonic Unleashed,
good written.
There is actually an Eggman Land.
It could get ugly.
Eggman actually finally gets to
You're
build
right.
his empire,
Chaos
and
must be stopped. And he can
it
be
is
if we
literally
keep him
a
away from more
carnival park.
emeralds, right? So what do you say, Sonic? Let's find the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman does.
You know, we can't blame Eggman. He just wants to be an entrepreneur. He wants to start his own tourist attraction. You know, could we really blame him if he wants to kill millions of people to do it? Some business owners, like Bill Gates, build their business by snuffing out the competition. Eggman does it by killing millions of people. It's all the same, really. Anyways. You can probably tell where we're going, folks. Yep, this is Tails' first level, Windy Valley.
Come on,
So,
Tails.
here's how Tails levels works. Run like hell, and I'm literally not even joking. See that bar at the bottom? That shows how better we are beating Tails. Or we are Tails. How much we're beating Sonic. Every one of Tails' levels is literally a race. Mostly
Hey!
against Sonic. The advantage we have is we can fly. And there are some places in this level where you can literally just drop down and skip entire chunks. Like that. But Sonic is a rubber bandings son of a you know what, so he unfortunately, yep, there he is already. We skipped a whole chunk of the level, so he apparently doesn't play by the rules either. Now these rings are set up as shortcuts too. If you fly through them, it will boost us along. So we are quite a bit ahead of Sonic, but you'll notice he'll catch up. But yeah, these levels play out pretty much like Sonic's. But as you'll notice, we're already in the second part of the level when we started. All the levels from this point on, except Hot Shelter, will be retreads of Sonic's levels, except they will be a smaller portion of them. So, I don't know why we need to race Sonic for the Chaos Emerald. You think whoever gets it, it doesn't matter, but whatever. We'll just go with it, I guess.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing
So as you can
soon.
guess, we're gonna go to the next level that we played as Sonic. Like I said earlier too, the thing that helped, even though we are playing retreads of Sonic's levels, and all the levels are the same, in a sense, well, they're the same levels, but they're not the same because, again, you play them differently. And there will be some unique set pieces for each character. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Yes. Here. The casino district only opens up at night, so if it's nighttime, that's a good hint.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be
Probably
departing
means you have to go
soon.
there. Now, we don't have to go to the sewer and get the light speed shoes because Tails doesn't get that upgrade, but we can fly to hit that button too. Nice thing about Tails' version of Casinopolis, we don't have to collect, you don't have to do the ring collection. That just destroys all enemies. So I am missing a lot of those ring bubbles, but again, we don't have to collect them. Other than for the nice little ring bonus. I don't know where Sonic seems to be glitched out. Come on, put us up. I don't know if he's even moving. You can tell me, viewers. I'm not really paying attention right now. I'm just trying to haul my butt to the end. And the first upgrade definitely helps that.
That wasn't too bad.
Not only do you go faster, but you generally go. You do have more horizontal reach too with flying. And of course, this is the part where we get mugged.
What's that?
Man, Eggman looked like he was just gonna commit suicide there for a
The
second.
Chaos Emerald!
He was doing like me in Battlefield 1 when I fly a plane. The other members of Rocket Plus Gaming can vouch for that. Although I'm the only one that will really tackle a plane, so. I don't know why Sonic
Sonic.
twitches when he's on the
What
ground.
happened to the Chaos Emerald?
Eggman got one of them, but the other one's safe. He must be getting desperate.
I love how this whole
Now
story
the
is
Emerald
like
count is 2 to
Tails'
1 and
perspective is like
Eggman's
I'm
winning.
the hero, Sonic.
Let's get a
You're
move
the underling,
on.
and Sonic's all like, Tails, my biggest hero. I love you so much.
The train headed for the
Dang it,
Mystic
we didn't get
Ruins
to
will be
Tom. Don't
departing
get her as an
soon.
logical character. But anyways, let's take his random magic stone that fell out of the sky. In game, from a game mechanic standpoint, it makes sense why they did it this way to prevent you from. But do you think if you could somehow glitch through that rock wall, you could get to the next level and sequence break? But I guess to stop speedrunners from sequence breaking, which you could probably still do in this game. I'm not sure. They give you these stone things. They have no significance to the story and no explanation either. But we just roll with it, I guess. I do like how they didn't expect you to be accurate with it, so it kind of puts itself into place. Okay, we don't have to take the ladder, I guess.
Come on, Tails!
Yes, Tails' version of this
See you
level is
later,
just
Tails.
snowboarding. So I guess Tails doesn't remember the other parts of the level. I guess he had amnesia or something.
Hey, Tails! Come on! You made it! Hey!
So, if you're wondering, hey, you know, since we're not playing all of the levels Sonic did, can we go back and play his versions of the level? Or go back and play the levels we missed? Like, for instance, Emerald Coast. I don't think... It's been a while since I played this game, but I'm pretty sure we don't play Emerald Coast. And, so can we go back and play an Emerald Coast level with Tails? No. Unfortunately, we can only play the levels that are along with us. Or that are part of the story, right? So, no, we can't. And, that would have been cool. It would have been cool if we could actually go back and play optional levels. But I guess, you know, a lot of these most Sonic games are rushed in some capacity, and there is often a lot of stuff that is cut because of it. So, I would say...
See you later, Tails!
Oh, sorry.
You made it!
But anyways, I would say if they ever do a remake of this game, and there is rumors of the remake of 1 and 2,
Hey, Tails!
I would say that would be a bonus to include all the levels. Wow.
Yeah!
Sonic was in neck and neck. Oh, there he goes, deflecting off the walls. Dang.
That wasn't too bad.
And there's our third level already. We're like 19 minutes in, 20 minutes in, and we've already done 3 levels. So that is pretty cool how quick these other stories go. But unfortunately, we're going to get to a bit of retread pretty soon. And I'm probably going to
The
cut
train
through it.
headed for Station Square will be departing
Not
soon.
what's coming up next, though. Because, hey, I think you'll enjoy me beating the living crap out of Knuckles again.
What's up? What are you doing, Knuckles?
So Tails
Don't mess with
actually
me
thought
now.
Knuckles was trying to attack him.
Just hand over the emeralds you have. Quick!
No way, Knuckles.
So yes.
Oh no.
So basically we want to melee him. It can be a little harder.
Oh no. Give it your best shot. Oh no.
There we go.
Whoa! Oh no, the emeralds!
And again, we'll get an explanation for all of this when we play Knuckles' story next.
Eggman's back!
Yeah, no duh,
He's got
Tails.
the emeralds!
No duh,
You two
Tails.
are bumbling idiots. You know that.
That is the truest thing that has been said all day.
Hey, those are the Chaos Emeralds.
You are so easily tricked. All I did was wait for you to bring it to me.
What
So
the
yeah.
heck is he talking about anyway?
Eggman has just been
Don't you
waiting for us
realize
to
when
cut
you've
the
been
emeralds for him.
tricked?
Tricked? No one makes a fool out of me. Way to go, knucklehead.
One of the biggest complaints I have about Sonic Boom's characterizations of the characters is Knuckles being
I
a
summon
complete idiot.
chaos.
Like,
Come forth.
don't get me wrong, Sonic Boom is hilarious, but, like the TV show, I should say. I do like Knuckles' moments in that TV show. But, here's an example of a clip right here.
Sticks, you've been nominated for an Awardy Award! They really need a better name for that thing.
Ooh, let me see. Oh, wait, I can't read. Give me that.
But,
Oh no! It's changing
I hate
again!
how they're like,
We
oh,
gotta
Knuckles
stop
is
this
easily tricked in
fast."
the games, therefore he's an idiot. It's like, no, Knuckles is actually quite smart in these games. Yes, he's gullible. That doesn't necessarily mean you're stupid. So here we go. We get to play a Chaos 4 boss fight. We have to do this. We have to do this 3 times in total in this story. So Sonic, Tails, and then finally Knuckles. And he doesn't really do anything that's worth noting. Again, I don't understand the gelatin lake because there's no reason to stand on these lily pads. I think if they made the water look more like a mire than necessarily water, then it would make more sense. But I guess I think they should have went one or two ways. They should have either made it water so that you sink to the bottom, and therefore there's a penalty for getting knocked off the lily pads, or they should have made the water look more like mud and maybe lower visibility so you can't see. I think that would have been a more interesting dynamic for this boss fight. Oh, as I get hit. But there we go, we beat him. I know I got hit there. I was being an idiot and not paying attention. But yeah, that's a minute 30 boss fight that is really stupid and can be avoided. And here we go, the really awesome FMV. This was pretty impressive for the time, so we can't give it too much crap. I'm sure it probably took up like an eighth of the cartridge. There's a deep cut Sonic joke. In the original Sonic the Hedgehog game, the original, which I forget what its storage capacity was, it was very, very small. The sound bite at the beginning of the game when you boot it up, you know, Sega, took an eighth of the game cartridge.
Hey, we can't let him get away. Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado.
I love hearing about funny storage limits of games back in the day.
I have some unfinished business to take care of.
I think it was Final Fantasy.
No problem, Knuckles.
Final Fantasy VII in the very first disc, because that game was split into 3 discs because they couldn't store it all on one game cart or one game disc. There is a random FMV inside Shinra Tower advertising like a new model of car they're making.
Sonic,
it takes up like half of the game disc. Like it's crazy. I forget what it is, but and it's completely pointless. And I actually have never seen it with my own eyes. Like when I'm playing, I've seen other Let's Plays of it. So that's the only reason I know about it. Now again, I think this is cool where we see this all from Tails' perspective, Sonic, so we actually don't see the run rate come out. We see him go into the shop and grab his plane.
Let's go!
But again, this first part of Tails' story can seem kind of boring because we are literally just playing all the stuff that we play through Sonic, but we will get a little bit of originality coming up. But here's Sky Chase again, and I am pretty sure I'm going to skip through all this because we've seen it before and it is boring. So, let's fast forward Sonics. Okay, and there's the end of Sky Chase Act 1 for Tails. That was boring, and of course we're gonna get busted on this guy. So, this is probably where we're gonna end. After this cutscene,